It is time now for PHL Saturday Morning News for the Saturday morning, December 13th, 2014. Welcome to Saturday morning, December 13th, 2014. Here are your news headlines here. And our top story at 8 o'clock, 8:01. Here is in Washington, where it was first there was the objections by the House Democrats that stood in the way of the passage of a $1.1 trillion catch-all spending bill. Police in Portland, Oregon have suspect arrested in the shooting that injured 3 people outside an alternate high school. Authorities said they stopped the vehicle around 1:30 a.m. In Jakarta, rescue teams in Indonesia were searching on Saturday for dozens of victims of a landslide in Central Java province that has killed at least 17 people, the authorities said. New York City's rank-and-file police union urged its members to ban Mayor Bill de Blasio from their funerals. An arbitrator on Friday upheld the NFL suspension of Adrian Peterson, left candidate Chance Peterson to return to the playing field this year. London's Heathrow Airport has cancelled more flights the day after a computer glitch at an air traffic control center led to a major disruption of air traffic into and out of London. Palestinian protesters clashed with Israeli forces in the West Bank city of Hebron on Friday. The unrest occurred as Hamas supporters gathered for a rally in the city to mark the 27th anniversary of the founding of the Islamist organization. Taliban gunmen had shot dead 12 people working to clear landmines in southern Helmand province. Afghan police said that the capital, Kabul, a suicide bomber attacked an massacred Afghan soldiers and the Taliban said to kill a senior Supreme Court judge. An Iraqi military helicopter had been shot down by Islamic State militants near the city-dominated city of Samara that killed 2 pilots. Bill cleaves Pelosi from Obama and Senate. The FBI has agreed to step in and investigate the August death of a black North Carolina teen found hanging from a swing set of predominantly white trailer park. An announcement is likely to come sooner rather than later, with completion fierce to secure big $1 and the best campaign staffers. The signs were obvious when candidates made stock market the Toronto Stock Exchange closed about 50 points higher yesterday, but finished with a strong downward momentum, losing nearly 200 of the earlier gain points on the second half of that day. The epic summer battle over the market basket grocery chain RT DeMille has completed a $1.6 billion deal Friday to buy out his rival cousin and take control of the family business. Major stock indexes have tumbled on Friday as the main crude oil benchmark fell below $60 a barrel to its lowest price index point since the depths of the Great Recession, leaving some analysts looking for a bottom. Gas prices continue to fall around the state almost on a daily basis as consumers want to know why. While you can thank auto manufacturers, oil producers in North America and the Middle East, and even Mother Nature. Facebook is thinking about adding a way to dislike posts on the site, and founder Mark Zuckerberg has said, speaking at a Q&A session in California, he said it was one of the most requested features that the social network receives from its users. In an effort to update its own search services, Facebook has stopped using Microsoft Bing. The latest decision made by Facebook to stop using results offered by the Microsoft Bing search engine is regarded as the strategy made the company to end it. Let's get it out of the way first. Angelina Jolie herself would no doubt be the first to admit that, frankly, it's absurd to describe her. It's often seems to be the case that it's the most beautiful woman in the world. Dark matter appears to make up more of our universe than ordinary matter, and the first hard evidence of the presence of the material may have been detected by physics. In Caracas, Venezuela, an expression of concern of the environmental group Greenpeace about the carbon footprint was marked by this week by real footprints in a fragile and restricted landscape near the NASA lines. If the sky's clear tonight, head outside to catch one of the best meteor showers of the year. The Geminis will be the best of the night on December 13th in the early morning of the 14th, peaking around 2 a.m. Almost anyone would benefit from reducing the not found in the night, but the upside could be especially big for women with breast cancer. Poor semen quality can be a warning sign for men's increased risk to have diseases and health problems that appear to be related to infertility. Alright, take a look at New England alerts here at 8:06 here. In Manhattan Township in Pennsylvania, Route 72 and Route 283 eastbound. Tractor-trailer fire, command. 20 is on the scene to confirm a hay bale tractor-trailer with a truck to be fully involved. Boston, Massachusetts, Store Drive, eastbound area of Government Center at Marvac with injuries and requested best start because it resulted was a black ice. And Boston, Massachusetts, 93 south by the next 20 motor vehicle accident. EMS requested of injuries by 4 o'clock. And a Lowell, Massachusetts, motor vehicle accident roll over 10 Village Street. Single vehicle rolled over the side and no injuries. And in Chicopee, Massachusetts, Chicopee police are warned of a scam involved in red clemency works in the city. As police say they were called to a home on McKinstry Avenue Friday that they had been to see the previous breaking and entry scene. Okay, take a look at Fox News here. It has long been assumed that Floyd Mayweather has been avoided a potential fight with Manny Pacquiao, but the undefeated boxing superstar made it clear earlier said that he wants Pacquiao away. And Auburn defense coordinator Will Muschamp gives defense back practically hung after the defense forced a fumble against Florida on September as he been hired as Auburn defense coordinator. And let's not, the Boston Celtics lose to the New York Knickerbockers 101-95 here. And today the Boston Bruins will get an afternoon matinee at the Garden at 1 o'clock against the Ottawa Senators here. Peter News at 8:07 here on this beautiful, beautiful Saturday morning here. And it is time now for a little travel report here. It's most Saturday highways by with New England there. Alright. Let's take a look at the weather situation here. Our current conditions here, not Massachusetts here. 31 degrees on temperature with a dew point about 25 degrees. Humidity at 78%. Wind speed up about 5 miles an hour. And it's visibility of 10 miles per hour. Here in Norton and Taunton here. Current conditions where the region here, it is 32 degrees on temperature in Pittsburgh, 29 in Bedford, 33 in Beverly, 32 in Haverhill, and in Beverly and Gloucester, 35 in Cape Cod Bay, 32 in Norwood, 31 in Taunton, 32 in New Bedford, 37 in Plymouth, and 30% in Provincetown, 35 in Chatham, 32 in Falmouth, 35 in Cape Cod Bay, 33 in Murfreesboro, 34 in Nantucket, it's 28 in Worcester, 27 in Sturbridge, 31 in Milford and Webster, 30 in Smithfield, 32 in Wesley, 34 in Buckeye, 35 in Montauk, 34 in Islip, 36 in New York City, 35 in Los Angeles, it's 34 in Bridgeport and New Haven, it's 31 in Denbury, 30 in Waterbury, 30 in Meriden, 32 in Hartford, and 32 in Winslow. It's 31 in Springfield, 20 in Greenfield, 30 in Athol, 25 in Pittsfield, 27 in North Adams. It's 22 in Albany, New York, 28 in Saratoga Springs, 26 in Maine, 25 in Bremer, Vermont, 27 in Rutland, Vermont, 30 in Keene, New Hampshire, 29 in Jefferson, New Hampshire, 32 in National New Hampshire, Portsmouth, New Hampshire, 31 in Manchester, New Hampshire, Concord and Loncoina, New Hampshire. It's 34 up in Biddeford, Portland, Maine. Here. Maps that change around the country shows a cold front stretching up in the Baja California, stretching up through Arizona, Utah, and eastern Idaho up to Montana, merging with a pink front up to Saskatchewan, and a warm front down from Montana down to the Rockies, and stretching the down from Northern Texas here, and a cold front from southern Florida stretching out to sea. We got a front of mine from New Jersey stretch up the New England coastline and up the New Brunswick here, and a front of mine from Carolinas down to Georgia, and we got a front of mine from eastern New Mexico and central and north central Mexico here. High pressure western Kentucky and east southeastern Arkansas and northwestern portion of Colorado. We got a low pressure in northern Wyoming, western Utah, and central portion of New Mexico here. 37 degrees on temperature out here in Detroit. It's 27 out of Pittsburgh, 33 out of Washington, D.C., 38 in Atlanta, 57 in Miami, Florida, 61 in Brownsville, Texas, 59 in Dallas, Texas. It's 47 out in Kansas City, 48 in Omaha, Nebraska, 37 in Chicago, 39 in Minneapolis, St. Paul, 30 in Great Falls, Montana, 45 in Seattle, 49 in San Francisco, 52 in Los Angeles, 44 in Las Vegas. It's 42 in Salt Lake City, 39 in Denver, 41 in Albuquerque, and 55 out of Phoenix, Arizona here. Okay, take a look at a radar situation here. Take a look at the radar situation here, and it shows some snow showers from Cape Ann, stretching up in the Newburyport and up the south coast of New Hampshire here, and stretching around Biddeford, around the Portland, Maine area, and stretching it out up in the northwestern Maine, up in the eastern portion of Quebec. Some sleeting around the Quebec. Rain showers around Truro and around Provincetown here. Rain, sleeted, snow on south central portions of New Brunswick here. Snowed up in the northeastern Maine around Caribou down from Peck Isle. and receives some rain showers on the western and off the southeastern portions of Newfoundland here, and a little batch of rain showers off Nova Scotia here. Rain showers on northeastern portions of Texas, off the southeastern coast of Texas, and southern eastern portions of Oklahoma here. Rain showers around Arizona, and snow showers in south central portions of Utah. Rain showers in eastern and northern portions of Utah. Snow, sleet, and rain showers around the eastern portions of Idaho, down for western portions of Montana, down for southwestern and central portions of Alberta, with some rain, sleet, and snow showers mixed with it here. Rain showers in eastern portions of Montana, southwestern portions of North Dakota, northwestern portions of South Dakota here. And rain showers in southwestern portions of Washington State and northwestern Oregon State. And some rain showers off the California coastline and rain showers in southern Nevada and east central portions of California here. Take a look at our satellite loop. Shows some clouds coming from much of New Hampshire around Maine and a lot of clouds from western Quebec and stretching down for eastern Great Lakes and for Ohio down for western Pennsylvania here. And line clouds covering much of New Mexico, stretch up the Forkwood region up to Idaho, Wyoming, to Montana, and spotty clouds from southeastern portions of British coming out of Duffy, Alberta, Saskatchewan, and down for southern Manitoba, down for southwestern portions of Ontario here. And line clouds coming around Mexico here. Okay, let's take a look at our forecast to this discussion around the country here. Okay, take a look at the forecast discussion around the nation here. Snow, ice, and severe weather expected with a storm system deeping over the Great Plains on Sunday. Widespread shower activity expected with a cold front pressing eastward from the intermountain west and Rockies on Saturday. Precipitation totals will be the highest along the favored slopes of the terrain, and fall temperatures and snow levels land. The front should lead to a moderate accumulations at higher elevations of the Rockies. This cold front will continue to push its eastward push on Sunday. Along the northern portion of the boundary, a surface wave trekking from the Dakotas to northern Minnesota could bring some light rain to the upper Midwest and the far south of the boundary. A potent piece of Angie Lock will help intensify a surface low to the lee of the Colorado Rockies, and this surface low is expected to take a steady track towards the middle of Mississippi Valley and Sunday and Monday. And Gulf moisture being pulled into the deepening storm system will fuel wide swath of heavy precipitation across the south-central U.S. and severe storms could bring to threatened portions of Oklahoma and North Texas, while a band of snow and ice will be possible across New Nebraska and the southwest Minnesota after a day of record rainfall. California see a break in the precipitation this weekend after the next Pacific system will begin impacting drought-stricken California by early Monday, and a stagnant cold low spinning over the northeast will be finally begin to lift out of this week and put an end to the light snow showers across the region here. Okay, let's take a look at forecast discussion around the region here. Low pressure over the Wiggins will slowly lift east away from the region this weekend. Mainly dry weather expected early next week as high pressure builds in the region. The recent west coast storm will move into the Great Lakes by Tuesday, then we well along the New England coast by Wednesday as high pressure returns by the end of the week. An area of snow showers will move from the south from coastal Maine and New Hampshire. This will move south along the Massachusetts coast at a short distance inland. Pennsylvania will down 4.9 to 1.5 miles. And possible New Hampshire, so the snow could accumulate a little, just cause wet surface waves, slippery snow outside of it. Roads this morning will in eastern Massachusetts time will be 7 to 9 a.m. except 8 to 10 a.m. on Cape Cod. Forecast grids will be updated cover this feature. Patchy clouds over the Worcester Hills and Berkshires. This morning we expect some lingering clouds over the much of the southern New England, and fat today is upper, low, and cold pole rains close enough to destabilize the air mass for another day. All the remaining forecast is unchanged here. Okay, let's take a look at Alright, today's highs. We're going to see widespread temperature readings in the 30s. And we can see a touch of 40 around New York City here in the vicinity here. Okay, let's take a look. And tonight's lows, we could see widespread readings in the 20s to somewhere around the 30 to 34 degree mark around the Cape and the Islands here. Okay, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. It goes like this here. For today, a slight chance of snow showers before 1 p.m. and then a slight chance of rain showers and mostly clouds high by 39 degrees and northwest wind about 8 miles per hour, chance ratio 20%. Tonight, slight chance of snow showers before 8 p.m. and a slight chance of rain and snow showers between 8 p.m. and midnight. Then a slight chance of foliage after midnight. Mostly clouds with a low 128 degrees and northwest wind about 6 to 8 miles per hour, chance ratio 20%. Sunday, a slight chance of foliage before 8 a.m. and part skies high about 41 degrees and northwest wind about 5 to 7 miles per hour. Saturday night, podcast got a low 128 degrees and northwest wind about 6 miles per hour. Monday, Sunday, the podcast got about 41, low about 30 degrees and northwest wind about 3 to 5 miles per hour. For Tuesday, podcast got an evening chance of rain on Tuesday evening and a Sunday class got about 45, low about 36 degrees and chance ratio 50%. For Wednesday, a chance of rain with some mostly clouds got about 47, low about 31 degrees and chance ratio 40%. For Thursday, partly sunny, the podcast got about 42, low about 29 degrees. And for Friday, most of the sun's got about 41 degrees. Peter's weather phrase of the day. A special weather statement. Brief snow showers may cause slow travel this morning in parts of eastern Massachusetts. An area of snow showers moving south of the coastal main and New Hampshire will move across eastern Massachusetts this morning. These snow showers may cause even wet spots like circulations on surface that they move across Beverly, Boston, Quincy, and Plymouth between 7 and 9 a.m. And motorists in eastern Massachusetts should exercise caution to find mid-morning and primary for slippery spots on any untreated surfaces here. Peters, what a phrase of the day. A sunny day with a few clouds. This is P. Wood saying a good day with a good positive attitude here. I'll see you for an evening report here.